channel. If you're new to my channel, hello. I pray before each and every one of my readings so that way my energy is protected, your energy is protected as well. If you're returning, thank you so much for returning and trust me with your energy. I greatly appreciate it. So, earth signs, when I was coming into your reading, I was getting ready, geared up or whatever, and right before I have a little Buddha incense ash catcher here. And something, I was sitting there like just going through it because it's been smudged a little bit from all the smoke from the incense, and I was able to clear the top part of the face from the cheeks, the nose, the eyes, and the forehead, which exposes, in Indian culture, somebody correct me in the comments if I'm wrong, I don't know what the dot is, what the symbolism is in the middle of the forehead is for, but it exposed that again because it wasn't exposed. So I'm like, is that right there? Because that's your third eye, and it exposes the third eye is re-exposed. And then I was like, what's going on with the past life, or something needs to be re-exposed, or something like either this is you need to astral travel, or like you're going to have like either a Reiki session, or this is just a meditation session, or you're daydreaming to where you're getting a view again of your past life to help you redefine who you are in the present by really getting to know your history. And I said, oh, well, that's interesting. So usually we do the overall energy for the week with the Black Moon Astrology deck. We're going to do your overall energy for the week, Earth Signs, with the Past Life Oracle deck, okay? So let's go ahead and get into your reading. Great God in Heaven, please allow me to tap into the element of Earth, Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. Any messages that they're needing, any guidance that they're seeking today. Please allow me to relay these messages to them as accurately and clearly as possible. Please protect my energy during this reading, protect their energy as well. And please continue to bless our lives with peace, abundance, prosperity, and protection. Thank you, amen, and ashe. All right, so let's go ahead. Pull the overall energy of the past life. What is the past life exposing to the earth signs in this weekly message? Thank you very much. What's the past life exposing to the earth signs? 2 cards came out. Oh, you guys pulled love life? So when we talk about love life, when we pull this card, to me this card is more Venusian energy, not actually a romantic partner. But then you also pulled Native American. Shame on the misprint of this wording, but so what we do know about what is it that you know about Native Americans or indigenous people? Some of you need to research that. I don't want to go too deep into it because I'm not really familiar with the romantic life of Native American culture, so I'm not going to go too deep in it and just make up lies and act like I know. But some of you need to find out what were the rituals back then. Was it ritual? Oh, something about ritual. There was a ritual that happened in regards to marriage in Native American culture. There was a ritual. What was the ritual? Whatever the ritual was, it ties to you in present day. Let's get deeper into that. What does this mean for Capricorn? Let's see. What is this also saying in the book? Let's get to the book. Love life. I want to know now. Crystal, don't go down the rabbit hole. Oh my gosh, it's going to happen. Anyways. All right. Page 60. The number 6 can be significant as well. Let's see, guys. Nobody's in a rush here, right? I'm not rushing through these messages. Let's see. Are you here? All right, this card comes to you as an indication that your love life is affected by one or more previous lifetimes. Most likely, you had a painful experience back then that caused you to be overly cautious. In such cases, working on yourself can help reopen your beautiful, loving heart. And that way, you can love and again. It's, you know what I just, man, as I was reading that, you guys ever seen that movie, Dances with Wolves? Somebody needs to go watch that movie, Dances with Wolves. Y'all remember that movie? With Mel Gibson? So anyways, it's also likely that this card comes to you as a validation that the man or woman you're romantically interested in was also a prominent person in your past life. The individual may not necessarily have been a romantic partner, like I said in the beginning. I didn't feel like this was too leaning towards romance like that. Romantic partner at that time, but an inclination to connect romantically in this life. It's definitely part of a greater plan. Huh. Y'all need to go watch Dances with Wolves. All right. So anyhow, what's going on with Capricorn? What does this mess have to do with Capricorn? Doing a 3-card spread today. Past, present, future. Okay. So in the past, you have the Queen of Cups. Somebody very loving, nurturing person here, energy. That was in the past. Present, Ten of Swords. Ooh, you feel everybody full of shit? What's going on in the future? The Tower. Okay, so some of you here, and whether this is in regards to, like I said, when we pull the card of love life, I look at that as Venusian energy, or you can look at it as, nah, I'm going to stick with Venusian. I don't want to say Cancer, because Cancer, when we think of Cancer, yes, we think of the Queen of Cups here, the Cancer energy, but more of emotional, but it's more intuition than emotion. And like the feeling of how you can feel for other people, like feel from other people, pick up on that, your empathic abilities. I think of, when I think of love life, I think of Venusian energy, because I'm thinking of stability, I'm thinking of home, I'm thinking of partnership, which is your second and seventh house. That's what I'm thinking of, right? So put this where it resonates. It doesn't necessarily have to be with the person, okay? So anyways, you have Queen of Cups in your past. So in the past, you were this open, free butterfly. In the present, you have the Ten of Swords. What happened? What happened that you are in this pessimistic energy right now? Because they're calling you out on this. Because in your future, you have the Tower. This is someone who's scorned and someone who has to either knock down, they're going to have to, not either, they're going to have to knock down their perception of how they're thinking of things in order to rebuild. Also, some of you right now are going through like the part in your healing journey to where it's like, man, I was open, now I'm closed, I don't trust anyone. But you're going to have to knock that idealism down, that no one can be trusted, in order to really rebuild in life. Because you could be holding yourself back, not just from love, but actually moving forward and manifesting the life that you want, whether it's a career, a home, a job, a dog, a car. It doesn't matter. Be mindful of you staying in this pessimistic energy, thinking everybody's full of crap and everything is going to harm you, because you were so open in the past and you were deceived before. You may be stopping yourself from being able to rebuild. Okay, stop causing your own tower. That's for you, Capricorn. So that's what it has to do with you. Let's see, what does this overall spread have to do with Taurus energy for this weekly check-in? The Taurus. Oh, Taurus. I used to call you guys the Eeyore energy, but people got offended when I called them an Eeyore. Eeyore's from Winnie the Pooh, by the way. He was like, I'm not. Woe is me. I'm a Taurus. He just reminds me of Taurus energy, so whatever. Pass. So the pass for Taurus, you have the Empress. You're in your own energy, okay? Sitting on your throne. That's so funny. I was watching a documentary about how the old Empress, right, they would have to hold court all day. And they had a throne. Remember, they had the thrones, and like in the throne, it was made of a toilet. And they would have servants come, like switching out the bowl from the urine and the poop all day, but no one knew that their throne was actually a toilet. And if you look at this closely, it's the red chair that it was back in the day, where it was actually like a toilet in the throne. You ever see that? Go watch a documentary, or you should. But anyways, and remember back in the day, and when I say back in the day, I mean like BC. That's what I'm talking about, back in the day, not 1992. Somebody could be born in 1992. But remember then, Empress, they had their own kingdom before they met their emperor. And a lot of times they join forces with an emperor to take over huge lands. But they had their own land before they actually had an emperor. Yeah? Yeah. Y'all need to go look that up. Okay. Anyways, that was in the medieval, this is like more medieval times I'm speaking of. So anyways, in the present, you have the Ten of Cups. Okay, Taurus. Okay, so why are you here? So in the present, you have the Ten of Cups. You're feeling so fulfilled. Like you feel fulfilled in life. You feel like everything is coming together. This is good. So what's going on with the future? Why do they need this reading today? The Nine of Pentacles. Keeping up the good work. So this is definitely a change from Capricorn energy. So for you, Taurus, I know a lot of time we come to tarot readings like, what do I need to work on? What do I need to change? Sometimes you just need to stay the course. And that's what this is saying to you, Taurus. Stay the course in your emotional fulfillment. That you are staying on your, in the past, you're on your throne. In the present, you feel fulfilled with whatever it is that you're doing. And in the future, you have more coming to you. Nine of Pentacles talks about manifestations coming to pass as an individual. And in order for you to meet, if you do decide to meet a partner or do decide to have some type of networking with someone else, you have to be at the Nine of Pentacles before that comes to pass. You have to be at the Ten of Cups with yourself, and you have to be on your throne. Stay the course is the information and what they're telling you at this time, Taurus. That's good. Let's see what's going on with Virgo then. Okay, Taurus. Uh-oh. Who won the reading of the week last week? That was Sagittarius had the best reading. Taurus trying to come take this from the number one spot. It's ludicrous. I'm coming for the number one spot. Y'all don't remember that? I must be getting old. Anyways, what's going on with Virgo? What this overall message, did it have to do with the Virgo? Let's see, overall message for the Virgo. In the past, you have the Nine of Wands. Oh, what's wrong, Virgo? What's in the present? Three of Wands. Okay, listening to God before you move. All right. What's going on in the future? Two of Swords. What? Some of y'all need to detox. Okay? So what's happening here, it's like you get spurts of energy like, oh, I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to sit still and listen to God's word before I move. But is that him? Who's talking to me? Is that the devil or is that God? Because I don't know if I should be doing this. A lot of y'all have a lot of questions. And I was saying that over this weekend because a lot of my personals I did over this weekend were Virgos. And I was like, and matter of fact, since we're here, Virgo, I'll talk about it. Because I said I would for the Virgos I spoke to over the weekend, a couple, like 4 or 5. So anyways, and what I was telling a couple of the Virgos is that you have to realize that Mercury, which is your ruling planet, is in Libra right now. So a lot of you are going to be in the energy of searching for balance. What makes you feel as though you are not stressed out, that you're giving things equal? Whether this is giving equal time to your family and equal to your work-life balance, or what if this is to yourself? What if this equal time of giving equally to your spiritual self and then equally to your physical self? A lot of you are going to be in this state, Virgo, while Mercury's in Libra. But the great thing about it, even though it seems confusing right now with this Libra energy, the Two of Swords here, you see like you're confused, you're all over the place. You need to be scatterbrained to really, it's like trial and error. What worked and what doesn't work. And in this time, you get the opportunity, along with Gemini energy, to really figure out what makes you feel whole. What equals out the feminine and masculine energy within you. So don't look at it as a bad thing like, man, I cannot decide if I want sushi or if I want Korean or I want soul food. Do I want to cook myself? Do I want to go out? What do I want? Trial and error. Trial and error. What does not drain you? Because it's like, so let's just say you're going to develop a new routine, new or an orthodox schedule. Every Monday you cook. But on this particular Monday, as in today when I'm doing this reading, you're like, man, I just don't have the energy to cook. But I don't want the same thing I always order. I want to try something new. Now you're opening yourself up to new possibilities. And now instead of Friday being your restaurant night, it's now Monday. You change your routine, and the changing your routine and you giving yourself that, like that spurt of extra energy, what is it called? Not euphorium, but that like that spark of energy. What is the word? Is it? It's not euphorium. Whatever. I can't think of the word. Endorphin. Like a new endorphin of energy, that new endorphin feeling. It helps you get through the week easier that way you don't have the Wednesday slumps anymore. You're like, dang, that just went away. All I had to do was switch my fast food day from Friday to Monday, or my eat out day from Friday to Monday, and now I got this new feeling, a new outlook on life. It's like that. That's what's going to be happening for you during Virgo's Libra season. Well, while Mercury's in Libra energy, which you have about 13 more days left before it moves into Scorpio energy. All right. So there you guys have it, Earth signs, Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. I hope this reading helped you. If you'd like to book a personal reading, the information to do so is down in the description box below the video. Who like I'm sitting here doing your reading, guys, and I'm literally sitting here with my hand in my pocket. I'm sitting here doing a reading. I don't know if that's something that whoever this reading is for that resonates with you, but like my right hand was just sitting in my pocket. Like I'm sitting down and my hand is sitting in my pocket and I'm doing gestures I usually normally don't do. So this reading's for you, whoever does that. But anyways, you guys stay blessed, stay safe, and stay protected. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you so much for those who've already liked and subscribed. And I'll talk to you guys later. Have a wonderful day. Peace.